We will analyze the attributes that Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him, has and the perfection of his personality. That is, we will use Hazrat Muhammad's, peace be upon him, high ethics and the perfection of his personality as evidence for his prophethood. The sun itself is enough to prove the existence of the sun. There is no need to refer to other things. Anyone who raises his head and looks at the sky with the naked eye can see the sun, which illuminates the world. Similarly, it is enough for anyone who wants to see the prophethood of Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him, to look at his personality. For only a prophet can have the attributes that he has. To sum up, Hazrat Muhammad's, peace be upon him, steadfast belief in Allah, his taqwa, asceticism, courage, worshipping, modesty, generosity, forgiveness, mercy, reliability, steadiness, and all of the other attributes of high ethics are evidence for his prophethood. All of those traits exist in him at the highest level. Only a prophet can have all traits of high ethics at the highest level and can protect them from being transformed into their opposite traits. That is, he will be very generous but will not act extravagantly. He will be very brave but will not oppress people. He will be very modest, but he will not be humiliated. He will forgive a lot, but he will not allow the right of Allah to be violated. It is very difficult for a person who has an attribute at the highest level not to fall into a bad attribute that is near it. It is very difficult for a person to do it even for only one attribute. For instance, a person who is very generous, but he also acts extravagantly. He is very brave, but he oppresses people due to his bravery. He worships a lot, but he falls into hypocrisy and conceit. However, Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him, was not like that. He was at the peak regarding all traits. He never fell into a bad trait near the peak. A very long time is necessary for this evidence. Thousands of CR and history books are witnesses for this statement of ours. For many volumes of books were written in order to describe the high ethics of the Prophet. We refer the details of the issue to those books and will have a look at the strength of his belief in Allah. It is such a belief that he did not give up his cause, though the members of the other heavenly religions, his own nation and tribe, even his own uncles, were against him. He did not panic or hesitate in the slightest degree. They said, "We will give you whatever you want if you give up your cause." He said, "I would not give up this cause. Even if you put the sun in my right hand and the moon in my left hand." He showed patience despite all problems. No one was able to make him turn away from his belief in the slightest amount, let alone other attributes. It is necessary to speak for hours in order to narrate his belief. This person, who has all nice attributes, says, "I am Allah's prophet." Then he confirms his prophethood with hundreds of miracles. Now we ask the following question: how is it possible not to believe what he says? How can he be accused of falsehood? You can say, how do we know he has those nice attributes? Yes, we know because history and Siyar inform us about them. You can search those history and s.a.v books. If you find something different about the perfection of this person, show it to us. Even if you searched the whole history, you would not be able to find something like that. The states and deeds of the Prophet, peace be upon him, are the source of Islam. Therefore, the companions recorded all deeds and states of the Prophet. Afterwards, these records reached us with a chain of narrators. English scientist John Davenport attracts attention to this fact as follows. Among prophets and conquerors, there is no one whose biography was recorded in detail and in the most reliable way like the life of Hazrat Muhammad. Let alone Islamic scholars, even John Davenport says that the life of the Prophet was recorded meticulously, and no one's life was recorded in detail like his in history before. That is, history recorded even the breaths the Prophet took. You can say, we cannot call a person a prophet just because he has high ethics. There are so many people who have high ethics. Are all of them prophets? We say our prophet is different from them. First of all, he has all nice attributes at the highest level. The other nice people have one or two attributes. Besides, he says, I am Allah's prophet. The others do not have a claim like that. In addition, he confirmed his claim with hundreds of miracles. The others did not have miracles. We do not only say, he has high ethics, therefore he is a prophet. We compare his statement with his life, because he said, I am a prophet. We look at his attributes and ask questions. Does he tell a lie? Does he like the world? Does he oppress people? Then we see that he has no bad attributes at all. He has all traits of high ethics at the highest level. Then we put all evidence together and decide his prophethood after that. Our decree is not based on his high ethics only.